Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Humble Detectives Bundle of August 2024. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you'll have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support will mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Immortality, an extraordinary interactive experience that transcends traditional gaming, blending mystery, horror, and cinematic storytelling into a unique narrative. You play as an investigator, delving into the life of Marissa Marcel, an enigmatic actress who starred in 3 unreleased films. Through a treasure trove of clips from her movies, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage, you piece together the mystery of her disappearance. At first, the game feels disorienting as you sift through the footage, unsure of what you're searching for. But as you explore, patterns emerge. You start to notice subtle details, hidden secrets, and connections between the scenes that pull you deeper into the story. The game's core mechanic of pausing and clicking on faces or objects to reveal new footage is both innovative and immersive, keeping you engaged as you unravel the layers of Marissa's life. What truly distinguishes Immortality is its eerie and captivating atmosphere. The horror here is not just in the blood or jump scares, it's in the psychological tension, the disturbing power dynamics, and the way Marissa's story unfolds. Manon Gage delivers a phenomenal performance, capturing the complexity of a woman who evolves from a vulnerable actress to a commanding presence. Immortality is not for everyone. It requires patience and a keen eye for detail. But for those who dive in, it offers an unforgettable experience, leaving you thinking about Marissa Marcel long after the credits roll. This is a masterpiece in interactive storytelling. At number 2 we have Killer Frequency. In the sleepy Midwestern town of Gallows Creek, a killer is on the loose, and you, as radio DJ Forrest Nash, are locked in a studio tighter than Pandora's box. Team 17's Killer Frequency, a puzzle horror title with heavy story elements, keeps the balance so as not to overload the mix and simply broadcast clipping noise. With only 4 faders to the mixer, you control the tape machine, a board of sound effects, a record player, and a master volume, including incoming calls. Early on, balancing is not an issue, which might be to compensate for potentially clunky console controls. You attempt to save Gallows Creek's residents with magazines, maps, and more, while the cops retreat for backup. Between the talk show elements of 189.16 The Scream, you take musical intervals to explore the station, uncover details to help wary listeners, and discover more records. The exploration can take as long as you need, with each track looping and blending into the background. The story of the returning killer in Gallows Creek takes precedence, and the simplifications make sense, given the constraints of voice acting and other elements. Sometimes you might appreciate the extra time to make decisions or explore. The game's difficulty does not stem from the setting's traps, but from ensuring you don't miss crucial details. Killer Frequency walks the fine line between hokey, funny, and horror focus. Nash's character, a hotshot fallen from grace radio man from Chicago, now deals with a sinister killer and a small-town radio station. Despite some campy dialogue, the game manages to maintain the severity of the murderer without turning it into a farce. The puzzles are not overly challenging, often requiring you to listen closely and pay attention to the details in front of you. For example, navigating the maze involves following simple landmarks on a map. With no real penalty for dead air, you can ensure that Eugene is not dead on air either. The game's setting in 1987 allows for some colorful language from callers, which might be surprising given the period's norms. Despite slower pace, Killer Frequency offers an enjoyable experience if you're patient and appreciate a blend of audio drama and light puzzle solving. Ultimately, Killer Frequency provides enough thrills, puzzles, and chills to keep you engaged, even if you might long for the ability to move faster around the station. At number 3 we have Paradise Killer, a detective game offering a groundbreaking experience in the detective genre. As Lady Love dies, an investigation freak, you're tasked with solving a complex murder mystery on a tropical island filled with eccentric characters and bizarre rituals. The game's greatest strength lies in the freedom it provides for investigation, allowing you to explore, speculate, and accuse at your own pace, based on the evidence you uncover. Unlike guided detective experiences in other games, Paradise Killer offers an open-ended investigation. Evidence automatically links itself to relevant parties, challenging you to discover connections and motives. The game rewards curiosity and keen detective skills, making you feel accomplished as you gather information and build your case. Paradise Killer stands out by offering not just one central crime, but a web of related mysteries to explore. It encourages you to prioritize cases and characters you find intriguing, resulting in a more personalized and immersive storytelling experience. The game's setting is a surreal tropical island where inhabitants worship alien gods and attempt human sacrifices. The game's zaniness is captivating, and the unique environment demands your buy-in, making it a perfect backdrop for the murder mystery. Exploration in Paradise Killer is highly rewarding. You will traverse the island's various boroughs, collecting collectibles, currency, and uncovering secrets. The characters are fascinating, each with complex motives and rich histories. The visual novel-style interactions with them add depth to the narrative. Paradise Killer empowers you to decide how to handle the suspects and offers a wide range of possibilities, creating an exciting and nerve-wracking atmosphere. The game's pace may have occasional lulls due to its open-ended nature, but this doesn't diminish the overall experience. The charmingly convoluted mysteries, neon aesthetics, fantastic soundtrack, quirky characters, and narrative twists set a new standard for investigative gameplay, making Paradise Killer one of the best detective games in the genre. It leaves you untethered and invested in its mysteries in a way you've never felt before, and it's a must-play for fans of the genre. At number 4 we have Call of Cthulhu, a game based on Chao Sium's pen and paper RPG. You play as Edward Pierce, a World War veteran turned private investigator. Set in 1924, you're sent to Darkwater, an island colony off the coast of Boston, to clear the name of Sarah Hawkins, an artist who allegedly killed herself along with her husband and child. The game blends elements of adventure, stealth, and role-playing games, offering a diverse gameplay experience. As you navigate the story across 14 different chapters, you uncover the mysteries of the Cthulhu mythos and encounter Lovecraftian horrors. The game emphasizes conversation and environmental inspection, focusing on investigative horror rather than traditional adventure or RPG mechanics. You can tailor your character's skills to your liking, investigate scenes for clues, engage in dialogue, and even run for your life in intense sequences. The controls are simple and responsive, and the game offers a degree of non-linear freedom, though the overall narrative is crafted and interconnected. Call of Cthulhu features stylized characters, detailed environments, and a somber soundtrack that sets the mood effectively. The game's art direction compensates for technical limitations, such as stiff animations and texture pop-in. It also incorporates gameplay elements like puzzles, stealth segments, and encounters with a Lovecraftian monster. Your choices and character sanity level influence the story and lead to different endings. While the game has a polished overall experience, there may be occasional bugs or technical issues. Despite these minor drawbacks, Call of Cthulhu is regarded as one of the most accurate portrayals of Lovecraftian horror in a video game, successfully immersing players in a world of cosmic dread and existential terror. At number 5 we have The Darkside Detective, a Fumble in the Dark, a graphic adventure game. The game is a sequel to the original Darkside Detective. It continues the humorous and witty style of its predecessor. In the game, you play as Detective Francis McQueen, a member of the Darkside Division of the City Police Department. Alongside your partner, Officer Dooley, you solve a series of isolated cases, each with its own self-contained storyline. The game deviates from the traditional adventure game format by offering individual cases rather than a single overarching story. The game stands out for its clever writing and humorous dialogue. Almost every interaction and observation in the game leads to witty one-liners, puns, and playful character interactions. The constant stream of jokes and humor keeps the gameplay amusing and engaging. However, the game's pacing suffers at times, with cases dragging on longer than necessary, leading to occasional monotony. The game follows the typical adventure game mechanics, where you click on objects, collect items, and solve puzzles to progress through the story. The pixelated graphics, although initially appearing simplistic, are well done and complement the game's style. The music, while not exceptional, adds charm to certain moments in the game. Despite its few shortcomings, The Darkside Detective, a Fumble in the Dark, maintains the enduring qualities of its predecessor. The game offers an enjoyable and lighthearted experience, especially for players who appreciate charismatic characters and excellent observational humor. At number 6 we have Overboard, a delightfully chaotic narrative adventure set aboard a 1930s cruise ship. You play as Veronica Valenci, a glamorous yet cold British starlet who's just thrown her husband overboard. Your task is to survive the next 8 hours without getting caught, or better yet, frame someone else for the crime. Overboard excels in giving you endless choices, from charming fellow passengers to plotting more sinister deeds. Each decision you make affects how others perceive you, and the consequences can be both hilarious and shocking. The game's vibrant Art Deco-inspired visuals and jazzy score perfectly capture the era, immersing you in this twisted tale of deceit. Navigating the ship is a strategic affair, as you must manage your time wisely to cover your tracks. The dialogue system offers a rich variety of options, letting you explore multiple pathways and outcomes. Whether you're seducing the dashing Commander Anders or trying to outwit the sharp-witted Major Singh, every interaction is packed with potential surprises. Replayability is a key strength here, with new objectives and secrets emerging with each playthrough. The ability to rewind scenes adds a layer of forgiveness, but the real thrill comes from embracing the chaos and seeing where your choices lead. Overboard is an irresistibly entertaining murder mystery that invites you to revel in its dark humor and clever gameplay. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself coming back for one more round of mayhem. At number 7 we have The Darkside Detective, a charming paranormal point-and-click adventure that follows Officer Dooley and his partner McQueen in solving supernatural mysteries. With chunky pixel art and a focus on humor and wit, the game offers a refreshing and gentle take on the adventure genre. Officer Dooley's character shines as a brilliantly written and voiced protagonist. His quirky personality and clever dialogue make him a standout point-and-click character. The game's pixel art style, though simple, delivers a detailed world without requiring players to search for hidden hotspots. While the visuals are reminiscent of The Last Door, the art is more detailed. The game consists of 6 bite-sized chapters, each presenting a different supernatural case. The witty humor shines throughout, poking fun at paranormal police department concepts and adventure game conventions. The dynamic between Dooley and McQueen, both underdogs, brings an endearing camaraderie that contrasts with the genre's often egocentric protagonists. While the puzzles are logical, and the game offers a pleasant experience with minimal backtracking, it may not satisfy those seeking challenging puzzles. The game's lighthearted tone and focus on witty writing differentiate it from the desperation of certain self-deprecating humor. It maintains a balance between humor and narrative depth, weaving recurring characters and ideas into its parallel reality setting. The Darkside Detective is a delightful and humorous adventure game, complemented by Ben Prunty's soundtrack. While some puzzles might feel like petting, the game's overall tone and engaging writing make up for it. The Darkside Detective is a recommended play for those seeking a lighthearted and witty adventure. And that's all for this bundle. The Detective Bundle offers an impressive selection of games that cater to fans of mystery and adventure, with standout titles like Immortality and Paradise Killer delivering exceptional experiences, and hidden gems like Darkside Detective providing incredible value. This bundle is a must-have for genre enthusiasts. Whether you're intrigued by the Lovecraftian horror of Call of Cthulhu, or looking for unique gameplay in Killer Frequency, this collection is a steal, and promises hours of immersive, investigative fun. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.